Paying for collaboration clout, that ain't what I'm about. Bars. What's going on, guys? DJ F here, and I really wanted to do this video because somebody went into my DMs and asked me a question here. I'm going to keep them anonymous. I'm not going to say who it is, and I'm not going to say who the producer is, but it was very concerning because a lot of you producers out there see other producers charging for collaborations. Some people that have placements, some people that don't even have placements, some people that don't even have any type of credentials at all to even charge, or even enough information in their mind to make them worth a damn dime. Another bar. I really think it's the dumbest thing ever for somebody to go out and search for somebody to pay for a collaboration. Collaborations in music mean that you have two people from two different worlds or whatnot, or on even playing grounds, collaborating with each other, and they make something that is bigger than what it would be if they was to do it by themselves. The whole magic behind a collaboration is that this is something that couldn't be done on their own, and this is what makes it bigger. Like, a lot of music producers collaborate with other music producers, especially now, and then they come up with some of the most incredible production possible. It's not always like that. There are collaborations where I'm like, damn, one person could have made this because it's like a 3-note melody or whatever. But I'm gonna keep those opinions to myself right now. I'm not gonna be totally disrespectful to people that collaborate, and it's like, damn, you come out and say that you collaborated with X producer and the track was simple as shit, and it just whatever. But the thing is, it's getting kind of out of hand because the person that DM'd me about this situation, he was bamboozled by a producer that was probably fake flossing a studio, fake flossing jewelry, fake flossing everything. And a lot of you younger guys, I notice this new generation are really caught up in how many followers you have. And so you see people that have a ton of followers, even though they haven't done anything significant and don't have significant credentials. Y'all are quick to go and collaborate with them because they have a huge following, and you're not understanding that they don't have the actual impact that they do have. It's easy to fake your social media presence. Don't let me get started on some of you corny YouTube tutorial channels that pay well-known producers to either give you shout outs on Twitter or on any other social media, or even to come on your channel to do an interview. Let me not get started on you guys. Yes, it does happen. It is a thing. And people are taking advantage of that. That's how the hustle starts right there. Is, hey, I'm on the internet and I can just go to my cousin's studio over here and I can take some damn pictures and I can show you that I look fly. And then I have a couple of videos where I'm on my iPhone swaying left and right and you can hear this dope ass beat that I probably not made. And you guys end up getting hustled in these regards here. And I'm not trying to have any non-pity for the person that DM'd me about it, but you got to be really smart about it. I know a lot of you guys are young, and a lot of you guys really want the clout and the inspiration or the credit to be a part of somebody else's project. And it's crazy because you guys are paying hundreds to thousands of dollars just to get a collaboration and not to get a actual placement in itself. I can think of a multiple amount of ways that you could spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on getting collaborations. One of them of which is just going to a studio that is out wherever you're at. And I do understand that certain people are in areas where there aren't big time studios. Like, not everybody is blessed as me and able to be in Atlanta, or blessed to be enough to be in LA or New York City. And those are the places that you want to be, or even in London or the United Kingdom or whatever the case may be. You're just in an area where you're not able to do music on a larger scale. Then in comes the internet. That's where you're supposed to shine at. Now, I don't know what it is about this generation or people in general, because I don't want to just say, oh, you young guys are dumb and all that. I don't want you guys to feel that I'm just talking shit about you. And he's like, oh, it's another old ass nigga Av complaint video. But I'm just trying to keep it real with you guys because you got to work for this. No matter where it is, there's no shortcuts. Stop trying to take shortcuts and collaborate with people that really have no interest in you. I have not paid for a collaboration with many of the major producers that are out there. If they want to collaborate with me, that's fine. If they don't want to collaborate with me, that's fine too. Just please believe that I am willing to do the work that is needed to be able to be heard, and that people will actually come and start listening and requesting the music. Because what matters the most, just like when I was talking about the 5 mixing mistakes video and all that, and I really clowned the whole idea of mixing mistakes, because then again, creativity gets in the way of that when you're trying to be so over technical. And then you also have engineers that are not going by that because they know that they got to practice and that they are improving as well. And you'd be surprised of how many people that are at a high scale that don't think that they're good enough. One of the great quotes by Kobe Bryant is that he has a great fear, and the fear is being average. And how he overcame that is by practicing really hard. And that is what you should focus on. Practicing hard, working hard, putting in the dedication, the time and the hours, and not trying to take shortcuts to showing that you belong in whatever realm that you're in. Because it doesn't have to be music production or being an artist as well, which I think is ridiculous, because I've heard of artists charging other artists for collaborations as well. So they go and they get their money and they're happy with their world, and then you are stuck with a record that's probably not going to do well because you don't have the finances to push that record because you haven't done the research. So you got to be very, very cautious of these people that will do stuff like this, because they exist out here and they do not give a damn about you getting your placement. You got to understand that there are people that will take advantage of you. There are artists out here that are going to charge you money for you collaborating with them. And it's funny because, damn, they're the artist and you're the producer. You're providing the vast majority of the music because nobody's going to listen to their acapella. One of the more ridiculous things that I've also heard in my DMs this past couple of weeks is that there are rappers or artists, whatever you want to call these guys these days, that are charging producers to be on their beats, which I find to be ridiculous. If you're doing production right, you have spent more money than the artist on what you're doing as far as your art form. That's just fact there. Now there is a dark side of me that does feel like charging for collaborations is right as well, because I do have a long list of people that ask me on IG and all my other social media platforms to collaborate with them, and I never heard of them. They don't have no type of following or anything like that. And to me, when I look at that, I see a person that has not done enough, and I don't see anything in it for me other than a cash benefit. I'm going to put in so much work on your track, and obviously you don't know certain things or have any connections. I'm going to do so much, so I deserve some type of monetary value of some type, because it might not work out in the end of the day, which is another double-edged sword, and it seems like a quadruple-edged sword, because if you do charge as a producer and the track doesn't go anywhere, the person goes and spams your DM talking about like, oh, we did this collaboration and who are you shopping it for? Or I've even heard like people say like, man, you better not shop it to some artist I ain't heard of. Like, bitch, why don't you go out there and shop your tracks then? It would be more efficient for you to spend money on you shopping your tracks than you spending money with me on a collaboration for a beat I might not like. So therefore, I put myself in a point to where I don't like to collaborate with anybody unless I ask them. Now, there's been a lot of dope producers in the past couple of weeks that say, hey, let's collaborate. And I'm just taking my time with it because I know that, A, they're going to help me out. B, there's something that's going to be exchanged at the end of the day. C, we got to have that paperwork done before we even get anywhere further, because I'm at a point now, I have a lot of credentials, believe it or not. Some people like to troll me about that, like, oh, Av, what have you done? And there's a whole bunch of stuff all over the internet. I just don't sit here and post. Yes, I do have credentials, guys. Please believe it, with multiple companies on top of the fact that I've worked with many artists and many films. But I'm not going to sit there and put that in my information because I just find it cliche at this point. Either you like my music or you don't, or you like what I'm doing and you want to be involved with it. But I definitely think that we have to be on even playing grounds for me to even consider collaborating with anybody. That's just what it is with me. So if you're one of the people that I just don't really know, or if you haven't been involved with this channel, then I'm not going to really consider you being an outsider for a collaboration. There are some people that, you know, they don't have huge credentials that have worked with me on this channel, have been a part of Beat Reviews, been a part of Track Those Tunes Radio, which I will gladly collaborate at any given time. I've either met them in person or I do talk to them more on and off or whatnot. Now I won't have a problem collaborating with because they have been nothing but cool and they have contributed to the community. Let me know how you feel in the comment section about people that charge for collaborations that don't deliver a track on time to you or don't give you that placement that you're looking for, or people that get on your nerves in your DMs about collaborations. Just let me know your thoughts. Stop thinking that you're not good enough to make it on your own and that you have to pay for somebody's clout for you to be able to gain in this industry. Even though I understand that sometimes shortcuts do help, just have some confidence in your damn self. It's 2019. New year, new you.